Right then, we're back. We are back. Okay, hope everyone's doing well. Thank you to Brian Fisher, new member of the channel. Lovely stuff. I don't think he's here, but Dingle, good to see you. Anime Dude, Kieran, good to see you folks. This thing ain't working. This soundboard thing ain't working. I'm trying to normally use it like the Stream Deck to control the stream, but it's not working. That's frustrating. A full-time thing, I'm going to get rid of that. Completely forgot it's rugby time again in the week. God, time goes quick. Yes, it certainly does. Have you seen the new updated warranty ratings on the rugby game? I have, yeah. I think it was Matty Ashton was 88. Paul Vaughan was 83. George Williams was 90. Dufty, I think, was 89. I think. Nah, Alex, not at all, not at all. Adam actually won't be here. Have fun, you crazy people. Alright, Kieran, well, hope you have a great time. Since you're regularly named for... Okay, we got it. Fred it is. The anime dude is Fred. Howdy. Oil Savaloy, hopefully a respectable game tonight. Indeed. Absolutely. Oh, I knew this question was going to be asked. I knew this was going to be asked. Okay. Right. Okay. So... thoughts on Rugby League 26. Okay. What I'll say is... I don't want to give you my genuine thoughts on the game because they're not going to be positive, and I don't want to scupper my chances of potentially working with Big Ant Studios in the future, because a decade ago I started running esports competitions for a different video game, and that was kind of how I got into like event management and running social medias and this kind of world, esports and stuff. I would like, and when I say this I mean this, I would like to be the official host of an esports thing for Rugby League 26. Like, proper esports, but I would say they need to fix some things before it could be turned into a proper esport. So it needs work. It really needs work. So I'm not going to say what I genuinely think about the game, because I don't want to ruin any relationship beforehand. And Sam, just check your phone real quick. Just something I want to put out. Okay, you're not watching the England game? Which England game? Oh, and thank you to Kieran and Alex for your memberships. 3 months for 3 months for Kieran, 2 months for Alex. Look at that. Oh yeah, the poll. I forgot about that. Let me do that real quick. This will be an interesting one. See what people think. All good, Sammy Snake. All good, Sammy Snake. 8 votes already. 50-50. Love that. Peter says Saints by 12. I think it's good. No, the one that I played in the morning, Dingle, was like the demo version, which I don't think people have an issue with me saying was awful. It was unplayable. But I'm not going to give my opinions on the actual version of it, because I'm not trying to ruin any potential relationships. If it gets to a point where I'm going to speak to them and say, look, this is what I used to do, this is what I'd like to do, but this is what I'll need you to do, and if they say there's no chance of that happening, you will get my actual opinions on the game. What rating is Matty Ashton in RL26? Ashton is 88. From what I recall, Dufty's 89, Ashton's 88, Williams is 90. I think Toby King was 83 or 4, Ty was 81. Vaughan was 83. Curry was 83 as well. Yates was 81, something like that. Women's. Oh no, I had no idea there was an England game on. In the process of making banana bread. COVID throwback lesson. Oh, lovely stuff. What channel lead by 8? That's a great question. I haven't even got the game up yet. That's a cracking question. We all know there was going to be a lot of bugs. I honestly think it ain't bugs. It ain't bugs. It's gameplay. It looks great. The graphics are excellent. Sky Sports. Oh, it's on Sky Sports Action. There you go. Not looking forward to Lee's strike power, but Saints defense will hopefully see us all right. Yeah, I agree. I think the way I mentioned it in my predictions video was just kind of Saints defense versus Lee's attack in this one. How long until Harry Robertson goes to NRL, do you think? A while. Minimum 2 years. He's got a long way to go. Oh. Have you seen the Warrington rumoured signing of Tavita Pangai Jr.? I have done. I would be all for that. Because I'm already concerned about our pack size, if we're losing Vaughan, who's our most effective prop, if we're going to bring in someone like Pangai Jr., I will absolutely take that. Because in terms of build, he's in that SASA Lasone bracket. Like, you think of the big guys, there's 4 massive guys in this league. That's Lasone, SASA, Mago, and Pangai Jr. They're like the proper massive guys. So, to have one of them, I'll take that, absolutely. And if we're getting burned next year as well, I'll take that as well. Opinion on Martin leaving KR? I don't think they'd miss him too much because they didn't already this year. I think he probably could have been... He could have been a good signing. If he was able to play since the start and get some consistency in the lineup, I think he'd be really solid, but I don't think KR would really miss him that much, and he could hopefully get some regular minutes somewhere else. Back at Leeds, maybe, you never know. Could be rumours to go to Warrington again. I'm pretty sure that was someone we were looking at last year, but who knows? Who knows? Burn is Byrne, the prop from Wigan, Dingle. Sam, regards to your last question, we'll sort that out after stream if you want to, mate. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something. Is there something I need to do? No? I think I just need to go through teams. In my head, I'm missing something. But I don't know what. So I've got this Stream Deck in front of me where I can normally just press a button and it does something, but I have to start clicking things manually now, which feels trumpet for chaos. You have to go onto this now and then I have to go find it. Oh, there it is. There you go. He's pretty good. Yeah, he's solid. Solid. I will go through the team lists, first of all, since they are. I will go through the team list as well. In the backs for St Helens, they have Saylor, Felt, Robertson, Whitley, Dagnall, Lomax, and Mbai. In the forwards is Wormsley, Wingfield, Delaney, Siranen, Lees, and Knowles. On the bench is Benison, Passy, Whitby, and Cohen. 18th man is Davies. In the backs for the Leigh Leopards, they have Hodgson, Brand, Niu, Hanley, Charnley, O'Brien, and Lamb. In the forwards is Trout, Ipape, Offengawi, Holton, Hughes, and Liu. On the bench is McNamara, Tuatavake, Davis, and Badrock. 18th man is Taus. Would you ever consider doing a podcast and get guests on with you? I absolutely would. That's what I'm trying to do more. I'm trying to do more interviews. Like, I'm trying to get more. I'd like to do more, like, actual podcasts. I do also plan to do more, like, midweek streams. Like, I did a stream last night because I was going to play Rugby League 26, but then couldn't because I'm on Xbox. So I think just more yapping sessions, get people on. Could just be fans, could be people in Rugby League. And we'll just chat about stuff. We'll just chat. Why do you think Warrington and Cass will be a close game? Because I think the matchups suit Cass. I think they're bigger through the middle. I think we can pin them back a little bit, but they chuck the ball around in their own half. And I think we will be vulnerable when they do that. So I think they could find themselves not getting pinned back that much. Our defence is not great. It can be good, but I think we'll let in a few points. And offensively, without Sneed, I think our kicking game is going to be virtually non-existent. And offensively, we'll kind of get there with Dufty and Williams. Like, we'll kind of create some moments. But I think it's our individuals will just kind of get us over the line. And that's it. That's how I kind of see it. Okay, let's have a look at this poll so far. 20 votes, 60% say Saints are going to win. I did have Lee winning this one. I think it went 18-14, something like that. I'm also not sure whether to... I already refunded the game this morning, so after I played the basically demo version, it didn't work. I just refunded it, and then bought it again earlier. But I think I might just refund it again and wait until they patch it, because I'm not going to play. I'm not going to play the version that they've currently got. Is what I'll say. I think you'll hammer us, to be honest. Hope not, but won't be surprised. It's one of those, Cameron. I get it. Like, if we were comfortable against Cass or we dominate, like, I'm not surprised by it, but I just think the matchups look not good for Cass to the point where they should win the game, but good to the point where they could keep it competitive. But I guess we'll see. I guess we will see. Right then. Players are coming out. Players are coming out. Saints side need to be sponsored by Elastoplast because they're so patched up. Wow, Peter. Wow. Loss of Clark and Burns. You may have addressed in your weekly review. Is that possibly critical here? I didn't know about Clark and Burns not being available, honestly. I didn't know. I'm not up to date with all like the player like injuries and suspensions as other people are. Like, if Super League had a page like the NRL does, like an injury list thing that's updated like daily or every couple of days, that would be actually brilliant. But yeah, I think without Clark and Burns, they'll lose a bit of speed from dummy half. Wingfield will bring a little bit, but I think they'll lack a bit of sting from dummy half. But we're about to get underway, folks. And here we go. Potentially, game of the week. Hodgson underneath it. Under pressure almost immediately, but carries the ball just short of his own 20. Now with Offengawi, possibly sign of the season. Wonder if people would agree with that. So 61% say that Saints will win at the end of the vote. As Leigh still in possession with Holton. Frankie Holton taking the next carry. 30 seconds gone. Third tackle up towards the 30. Leigh inside their own half. Leigh with the next carry. Taking it over the 30. With the fourth tackle now coming up for the Leopards. And there's a kick from O'Brien on the fourth towards the back right. Sailor collects it cleanly enough. No troubles there. Returns it over the 20 up towards Hanley and Hughes. Bang on, Dingle. Whitby and Mbai to have a big game. Absolutely. I think Mbai is quite an underrated option in the halves. I don't know how Saints fans feel about him, so do let me know if you're a Saints fan. But I think Mbai doesn't get enough credit. I think his kicking game can be decent. And not a bad run game at times. Sometimes. Wingfield, just short of the 40. On the fourth tackle, minute and a half gone for Saints. In possession now. Wormsley straight into Trout. And they basically knock each other out. Out the back to Mbai. Hits the belly of the ball. It's going to bounce once. Pops up nicely for Hodgson. Returns it over the 20 with a strong carry here. And Delaney is going to knock him on his backside. Do you think Wire will make top 6? I'm not confident enough to answer that. I think there's a strong possibility we can do. But I'm not confident enough to definitively say. Charnley with the next carry. So win percentage when scoring first. Leigh win 100% of games when they score first. Saints win 92%. 12 of 13 when they score first. Fair enough. Up towards halfway. Fourth tackle. Leigh in possession. Ipape in centre field. Looks to switch back. Then hands the ball off to Trout. Now inside Saints territory on the last tackle. Looking to pick a corner here potentially. And pin Saints back. 2.5 minutes gone. Short side left to Lamb. Plenty height on this one. Fell underneath it. Takes it cleanly behind his own 10. Few metres in front of the try line. Holton and Ipape there to push him back slightly. I think that's in Super League, Dingle. But yeah, you're right. You are right. 3 minutes gone. Third tackle. Wingfield. Now with Leigh's. Leigh's playing in the back row today. Up towards the 30. Now with Knowles in centre field. Now up towards the 40. Left hand side to Mbai. With a long kick. Straight into the hands of Charnley. Not a great kick to be honest. Ooh, bumps off Leigh's. Out of Wire Waking Hull, we have the easiest run of fixtures. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's still us in 2025, so you say easy, I say potential for an upset. Now with Charnley over on the left-hand side of the field. Robertson trying to get him wrapped up. He does do on the halfway line. Ipape. Now with Holton on the halfway line. That's pretty poor from Leigh, just going laterally. 4 minutes gone. Now with Liu, Offengawi, O'Brien, Hanley trying to get around the outside of Whitley. Decent carry up towards the 30. Well, good defence though. Brand now back towards the middle with O'Brien. Under a bit of pressure. We have got a contest. Sailor. Offengawi's there to bring him down immediately though. One unbelievable statistic is St. Helens have only given up 69 points at home all year. Really? I mean, I know they've scored less, conceded less than 200. I could believe that, actually. I could believe it. Wormsley bumps off Gareth O'Brien. Mate, that's happened to O'Brien a lot this year. There's a carry from a prop forward straight into him. What do you think of Makerson tripping through this? I don't think it was intentional or anything. I'd need to see it back again, but I'm not that bothered about it. I think it's just a collision. Racing incident, you could say. And that's it. Hodgson, underneath the ball, takes the ball back up to the 20 for Leigh. Just over 5 minutes gone. First tackle, now with Charnley. Next carry from Niu. Up towards the 30. That's a strong carry there. Ipape now to Hughes. Up towards the 40. 4 men in the tackle to slow him down. 4th tackle. So nothing crazy going on yet, but there's a spreading of the ball here. Stopped on halfway, so yeah, it's a bit of back and forth at the moment, waiting for something cool and groovy to occur. Lamb out the back on halfway. Towards the back right, Sailor underneath it. 6 minutes gone, carries up towards the 30. So yeah, this is... I know it's only been 6 minutes, but I'm hoping we get something soon. Some kind of break. A little bit of spice. Saints defence only a few points behind Hull KR. Oh yeah, true. It's like 20 or just less than 20. Yeah, Saints defence this year has been it's been great. People will make the point about Salford, but if anyone does, I've got to counter to that, which I think is a fair point. But we will see. But Saints on the 4th tackle up towards Lee's 40. Is this the best field position anyone's had so far? I think it might be. It is. So St Helens with an offload on the 30. Wormsley up towards the 20. Gets an offload as well. Now Wingfield. So here we go. Last tackle coming up for Saints. Are inside the red zone. This is going to be the best field position of the game so far. 7 minutes on the clock. Last tackle. Lomax kicks towards the back right. Felt versus Charnley. Place your bets. Charnley wins it. And that's going to be 7 tackle set. 20-metre tap. Well done, Josh Charnley. Under a bit of pressure there as well. How many times Saints played Salford? Yeah, 3. But my argument to that is they've conceded 4 points against Salford. Yes, the first round was 82-0 when they played a bunch of kids. So the twice that they could have played them, they've conceded 4 points. Warrington conceded 12. Cass conceded, 18 or something in a game. Some other team, Wakefield conceded 10, even when they beat them 72-10, they still conceded more. So teams have played Salford once and still conceded more points than Saints conceded in 2 to 3 games. So when you play teams, you actually have to do things well, and Saints have been doing things better than others. Bless me. How's it, guys? Hello, Johan. Let me know how to say it. Is the match slow? I wouldn't say slow. Just not much going on yet. But that's a mistake there from Lee. I'll hand over the ball. Apologies, folks. Just over 8.5 minutes gone. It's now with Robertson. Hands it off to Lees. Over halfway. Coming up to the 9-minute mark. Wingfield over on the right hand side. Just pops it on his left to Delaney. He takes over the 40. So by the end of this set, Saints could be inside the red zone with some decent attacking sets on display, possibly. Knowles will give it to Wormsley, dragging a few defenders up towards the 20. It's a great carry there from Wormsley. Just short the 20. Third tackle. Knowles will carry the ball about 15, maybe 14 metres out from the try line. Now the 4th, and by on the left to Siranen, close to crashing over. Plays it on the last. So now with him by, kicks across field slightly towards the sticks. Holton collects it under a bit of pressure, but just cleanly enough. 5 metres now from their own try line. Lee with a bit of work to do. So now with Umaila Hanley up towards the 10. 3 defenders in the tackle trying to prevent him from hitting the 10. And they do. Now with Ipape in centre field. He's got Keenan Brand on his right. He cuts back towards the left. Makes no ground there. And that's 10 minutes gone. Not too much going on yet. Now Hodgson. I might put a poll up regarding a Lee-based question pretty soon. See what people think. So now with O'Brien, has to kick from his own 20. So great defensive set from Saints. And this is taken by Dagnall on the full on his own 30. He can already recover the ball up towards the 40 with a fresh set of 6. Very good set. Walmsley just needs to keep hold of the ball tonight. No dropsies, please. Yeah, was it last week or the week before that they dropped the ball a lot? Now with Felt, over halfway. Takes it just short of Leigh's 40 with 3 more tackles to go in this set. Walmsley with a great carry. Excellent carry from Walmsley over the 30. 11 minutes gone. Wingfield, short side right to Lomax. On the back to Saylor. Pops up to Robertson, smashed into the ground by Neo immediately. Now it's the last tackle. It's within by. Wasn't the best pass, so has to deal with that one. Kicks the ball towards the sticks, but taken on the fall by Gareth O'Brien. Very nicely done. Do you know what? I'm going to put this poll up now. I'm not going to say what it is, but you'll see it in a sec. And it's going to be, sorry folks, out on the full from Gaz O'Brien. I apologise. Well, there you go. There's a poll in the chat. Just see what people think about that one. Dagnall, Robertson, Whitby, Delaney is our future. Indeed. I've liked what Delaney's done this year. So, apologies for that stuff. Yeah, just curious about what people thought. So, St. Helens, 20 metres out. Knowles will go left to him by. Pops up to Siranen. Almost a loose carry, I think, there, but just keeps a hold of it. Third tackle. 12 or 13 metres out. Left of the sticks now in centre field with Knowles. Across to Delaney. Trying to spin around Ipape. He's wrapped up on the 10. Screen's gone black for me. We're all good. Okay. Now a Sailor. Kicks the ball through. Ooh. Possibly knock on from Dagnall. Whoa, he's confident. The young man is confident. My initial instinct was knock on. Kendall says no try. But we'll check the grounding. Initial thought was knock on, but Dagnall is extremely confident. Almost too confident, I would say. Kick chase is onside. This could be first points of the game for Saints. I'd be very impressed if he got this down. Okay. Yeah, definitely a knock-on. Seems no try, absolutely. That is going to be no try. So if you've got thoughts on the poll that's in the chat, let me know. Let me know what you think. So the poll is, should Leigh play Armstrong whenever available? So even though he keeps having injuries, so that to clarify the poll, he keeps having injuries, he's kind of in and out of the team. Would you just play him whenever he's available, or just keep Hodgson at fullback and then they can develop him and grow him into the team for the rest of the year, and then maybe, you know, go back to Armstrong next year? That's kind of the yeah, that's kind of the thought behind that question. Let me know your thoughts on it, if you care to. Too confident, evil laugh needed, please. Mwah! Is that alright? Will that do? Leigh Leopards in possession. 14 minutes on the clock. Ipape scoots from dummy half. Carries it up towards Saints 40. Great carry from Edwin Ipape. Still a few more tackles to go in this set. In centre field with Liu. Left to Lamb. Then out the back to Hodgson. Bumps off by Robertson, but makes some extra metres there. Quick Quick play the ball for Pape, short side led to O'Brien, then to Holton, up towards the 10. Best field position of the game for Leigh so far. Pape on the last tackle, sorry. O'Brien kicks towards the back left. Charnley pushes it back in. Collected by Niu. Looking for an offload. Gets one to Pape. He gets the ball off to Offengawi. Joe Offengawi with the put down. That could be early points for Leigh. Maybe. It will be checked. I agree, Alex. Could be a possible Charnley knock on. We will find out. No try given on field from Kendall. There's a bit to unpack here. We will see how it goes. So, Ipape and Holton are both offside initially, but I think they're passive at first. This will be a tricky one. Tricky one to unpack. Okay. Okay, well that was quick. That was quick. So if Pape was offside from the initial kick, he then became active in the play. Fair enough, that was fairly swift. Fairly Adam Swift. Right then, this will be Saints ball, and Saints will start a fresh set with 15 minutes on the clock. Wingfield over on the right side of the field, just short of the 40, now and then by, then to Knowles. He takes it over the 40. Well, the ref might have thought it was just lateral, Alex. That's what he might have thought. Wingfield in centre field, now left to Walmsley, over halfway. That's an excellent carry. Another excellent carry. The ball is stripped out, in my opinion. Kendall is going to say penalty for Saints. Had 5 hours of interviews for one job and 2 hours more tomorrow. This better be an entertaining game. Oof. It's been, I don't know, right now it's been a bit meh, in my opinion. A bit meh. Penalty for Saints, though. They'll start a fresh set on the 20. Whitley, now with Sirinen. Just short of the 10. Wingfield, left of the sticks, now with Walmsley through the middle. Short of the try line by about 5 metres. In front of the sticks, Wingfield shoots it left to Mbai, pops up to Sirinen. Stops a few metres short of the line, left of the sticks. Wingfield, now with Knowles, then to Walmsley. Lomax steps, goes himself, stopped about 8 or 9 metres short of the try line, right at the sticks. 16.5 minutes gone. Wingfield looks to switch back, then hands it off to Knowles. Gives it to Mbai, then Sirinen. Look for an offload. Hanley's there to recover it. The ball comes loose. It is then grounded by a Leigh player. Kendall wants to check this one to make sure it was grounded by a Leigh player first. Let's have a gander. I'm pretty sure this is just grounded in goal by Leigh, but we will need to see. No try was given on field for the video ref to check. So it's backwards from Hanley. They should tell us this one here. There we go. So that's going to be no try, but that'll be a goal line dropout for Leigh. Three no tries so far in 16 minutes. Someone's got to do something. Somebody's got to do something. Short dropout collected by Saints. They're now 15 metres out from the try line. Now with Leigh's. Strong carry it. Now 5 metres out. 6 again for Saints. 17 minutes on the clock. Delaney. The ball pops out. Collected by Pape. Now with Hanley. Stepping. Makes some decent metres there. Up towards the 20. Fortunate stuff there for Leigh. Mistake from Delaney. And a strong hit from Delaney into Keenan Brand. Keenan Brand, the new bombshell in St Helens. And a penalty for Leigh Leopards. Not sure what that was for, just missed it. Well, that's a penalty for Leigh. Don't know who will want to win, probably Leigh, so we can laugh at Sam. Oh, well, where is he? Where is he? He might be at the game, actually. He normally pops in. I'm sure he's been at games he's normally popped in at like half time or something like that. We'll see. Fresh set for Leigh. Attack from Hanley. It's all the way in centre field now. This is awful from Leigh there. They recover it on their own 40. Not good. 62% completion rate from Leigh so far in this game. Not good. It's now with Offengawi with the next carry up towards halfway and just over it. Maybe Dingle. Maybe. Ipape. Left to Hodgson. Carries it over the 40 inside Saints territory. Fourth tackle. Now Offengawi. Oh, sorry, that's Liu. Then O'Brien. Now Lamb out the back. He's got the ball to Hanley. Trying to get around Whitley, but he wraps him up. Good defence there. Wants a quick play of the ball. Gets one. On the last, interference from Saints, maybe? Yes, there is. They did not clear the ruck in time. Do they want to challenge it? No, because his foot is in the way. So, that's fair. And he wasn't square anyway. So, yeah, that's fair. Leigh's going to go for 2 here. Not going to tell you how I feel. I think you know. But they're going to go for 2. I won't add it on just yet until they've actually got it. Opinion Super League Raw were advertising their concurrent stream on 4020 live stream. Is that knobhead behaviour? What do you mean, LG? Could you be a little bit more specific on what you mean? And like what's happened and stuff. Just lost 12-6 to Cass. Oh dear. Oh, in the game. Well, the kick, by the way, the 2 points is good. That's going to be 2-0 for the Leigh Leopards. Would take a 2. Looks like penalty at 30 metres, maybe close enough. I just think field position. Field position would have been good. Who will win? Kean. I've backed Leigh to win this one, but we don't know. So they were saying to switch over and watch their interview with McNamara. Are you saying they were on 4020 LG? Like, Raw were on 4020 but said to go to Super League Raw's channel. Is that what you're saying? I'm not sure what it is. Oh, they put a comment in their live stream with a link to the McNamara interview. Was it out of the blue, or was it like in context, like part of a conversation, like in chat, or was it completely just random out of the blue? So 21.5 minutes on the clock. It's now with Liu through the middle, smashed into the ground, just short of the 30. So now with Lamb, kicks from the 30 on the fourth tackle. Plenty of distance on this. I like this. Over the 20, over the 10. Collected, a metre in front of the try line. Sailor with work to do. Carries up to the 10. That's a great kick there from Lachlan Lamb. Great kick. As it was premiering out of the blue, I'm not a fan of that personally. Oh, nosebleed for Brand. Oh dear. Clock is stopped. A lot of blood from Brand's face here. Would be like me posting a Discord link in your Discord, advertising my server. Yeah, I get you. There was when I used to run like esports leagues back in the day, and I had a group chat with like people in it. Sometimes they'd post links to other leagues or competitions in it, like, oh, anyone else doing this, and it's like, mate, come on. So if that's the case, I'm not a huge fan of that, but you know, they've done it. Ooh, damn. Hanley's elbow. Oh my god. I'd be surprised if he comes back on, because, I mean, maybe it's just a situation where there's no concussion. Maybe he passes the HIA, but are they going to be able to fix that up? I don't know. We will see. We will see. I think that's... Is it Badrock that's now on? Might be. So 22 minutes gone. St. Helens in possession on the third tackle. HIA sub. Brand is off, and yes, Badrock is on. Ignatius Passy is now on for St. Helens. Strong carry through the middle. Wingfield. Oh, O'Brien is not in a good way either, holding his wrist. Saints with room to run here. Whitley over the 40. 22.5 minutes gone. Last tackle. O'Brien can't even move his arm. And a penalty. Penalty for Saints. Oof. Yeah, O'Brien is not looking good. Oh, and there was a high, not a high shot, but a high hit on a Saints player as well. Well, if it's something to do with the head, Alex, then they've got to stop it. And it's Mbai coming off, but they've got the young lad, George Whitby, who was doing well in his few weeks he got, coming back on. Or is it Sirenen? Oh, it's a bit of whiplash for Mbai, maybe? Mbai comes off, Whitby comes on. Bloody hell, it's all going on at the moment. How's O'Brien? Was there a swinging arm? Oh, it might have been... was it a swinging arm from Sirenen? Who knows? It's all kicking off now. So it's not a penalty. Good point. Good point. I thought it was a penalty. My bad. So kick on the last from Lomax. Collected by Charnley on the 20. Now with Lamb. Then Niu. Wrapped up and pushed back. Champ is more physical than Super League. According to Alex... according to Jack Walker. I was going to call him Alex Walker. According to Jack Walker it is. Because I was looking at the name Alex in the chat. Hughes with a carry over the 30 for Leigh. Fourth tackle over on the right hand side of the field. Ipape. Then on his left to O'Brien, who's got that right elbow strapped up. Lamb, then across to Hodgson. Bit of room to run here. Making some decent ground. 23.5 minutes gone. Last tackle for Leigh. Lamb. Cross to O'Brien. Under pressure from Robertson. Dragged to the ground. Towards the back left. It's collected by Saylor. And he returns it up towards the 30. Then with Cal Felt over the 30 for St Helens. Now with Dagnall up towards the 40. Robertson about 5 metres on that carry. Then dragged to the ground. Wingfield. Now Knowles switches back to Delaney up towards halfway. Strong hit in the back from Ipape. It's going to be the last for Saints. And they're back to Whitby. Bit of an awkward one, but gets a kick away. Hanley underneath it. Takes it cleanly on the 20. And is dragged back towards the 20 by a few Saints defenders. Good work there from Saints. And the whistle's blown for a penalty for Leigh. Interference there, possibly? I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Yeah, maybe just a little bit too much. Just a little bit. The Leigh penalty, 25 minutes gone. Lamb will kick into touch from his own 20 and start a fresh set. Leigh will start a fresh set 45 metres out from Saints' try line. I just said that, Barry. I just said that. God. Ipape, right centre field, will go on his left to Hughes. Back into Whitby. Eventually stopped on the 30. Ipape, left to O'Brien. Then to Liu. Gets the ball away to Lamb. Slightly awkward. That looked forward to Holton. Plays it on the 20. Third tackle. Ipape now to Afengawi. Spins. And stopped just short of the 10. 2 more tackles in this set. Ipape in centre field. Goes left to Liu. Then to Lamb. Then across to Charnley. Bit of work to do. Pushes off Robertson. Tries to push him off again. Mate, that push though. There's a kick through. Offengawi's there, but it's pushed over the dead ball line from Whitby. Mate, that push from Charnley. If anyone's seen the Maze Runner, right? Thomas is like looking at the maze. He doesn't know what's going on. Galley suddenly comes into frame, pushes him, and he flies back. That's what that was. Some people have no idea what I'm talking about as well. So it's going to be a goal line dropout for Saints. It makes sense if you've seen the movie. "27 minutes on the clock. No bias who's looking better. No one's looking great, but possibly Saints from carries, Leigh from ball movement. I can't really differentiate them yet, Sam. Not sure yet. So it's now with Lamb. Second tackle goes right to O'Brien, pops up to Hughes. Now 15 metres out. Ipape waiting at dummy half. Third tackle, left off Ngawi. Takes it over the 10. What will the Leopards do here? They'll go right to O'Brien. Kicks the ball through. Chase from Badrock. Ends up in the hands of Whitby. Hands it off to Dagnall, who can carry it over the 10. And he's picked up by Ipape. Pushed to the ground. And Whitley will have to carry the ball next from dummy half. Up towards the 20. Heard my dad scream at him by tackled late. I think it was just it was a collision in, like, it was just kind of a collision. I don't think it was a late shot. I can't remember. Honestly, I can't remember already. I don't think it was anything terrible, like penalty worthy. So now it's Sailor over on the right hand side of the field up towards the 40. Then off to Robertson. He's jammed into by Niu but shrugs him off. Now up to halfway. Great carry by Harry Robertson. Now we whip beyond the last. Kicks him halfway towards the back right. Hodgson underneath it. Decent chase here from Saints. There's a wall of white and red V jerseys, but it bumps off a few. Up towards the 30. Calls some obstruction from the crowd, I think. 29 minutes on the clock. Alright, okay. So Hanley, trying to get a quick play of the ball, gets one for a Pape in centre field. Now up towards halfway with Davis. Strong carry, shrugs off one up towards the 40. Was looking for an offload then, but doesn't get one. 29.5 minutes. Ipape on his left to Liu, then to Lamb, then pops it across to Hodgson, launched it across to Charnley. Tries to push off Felt, just about getting wrapped up. Last tackle for Lee. Niu, then to Lamb, pops it back across to the left. Charnley recovers it. Is it a 6 again? It's another set again for Lee, 20 metres out. Is O'Brien down? Apparently he is. They've stopped the game. O'Brien is down. Oh yeah, the 6 again is fair. Oof. I think people boo too much about stuff that they just, like, I don't know. As far as I'm aware, when it comes to stopping the game, if you have the ball and your player is down for whatever, the ref will stop. I think. Or is it just because it's a penalty? It might just be because it's a penalty. Is it normally if you've got the ball and your player's down, then you have to continue? But if you've got the ball and the opposition's down, then you have to stop? Like if it's a head situation? I'm not sure. I can't remember. Yeah, I'm okay with the penalty there. Didn't have the ball. Smashed into the ground. I'm okay with that. O'Brien should have retired years ago. I would disagree with that one. O'Brien to add the penalty and make it 4-0. What do you mean, Sam? What do you mean? O'Brien with a smile on his face. 31 minutes gone. To make it 4-0, the kick is no good. But it goes over the dead ball line, so there's a dropout from the 20. Do I, though? So drop out from the 20 from Saints. Collected by Hodgson. Up towards the 40 with Trout. And then we'll carry it just short of halfway. How many concussions is enough? Oof. I don't know. Ask Josh Thulis. He can answer that. "32 minutes gone. Now with Lamb down the left hand side. Then Holton knocks on. We'll turn over the ball in the midfield. There's been good moments, but I don't think this has been I don't think it's been a good game, really. It's been a bit dull, honestly. Felt off the back of the scrum, takes it over the 40 up towards halfway. 33 minutes gone. Wingfield on his right to Knowles. Whistle is blown for a penalty for Saints. Oh yeah, a mile offside. There we go. Tap from Robertson, hands it off to Lees, carries it up towards the 10. I think Lees would make a good second row, actually. I think he's mobile enough that he could be a regular back rower. Maybe could be. Maybe. So Saints in front of the sticks, a few metres out, they'll go left to Whitby, slightly wayward, then to Saylor. Not much you can do here, outnumbered down that left-hand side. Handed off to Whitby, he gets an offload back to Saylor. Scans the line, shifting right, still stepping, hands it off to Robertson, loses the ball backwards but recovers it. 34 minutes gone. Saylor scoots some dummy half over the 20. So they went from being about 3 or 4 metres out to now 20 metres out. Hello, Joshua. It's now with Lomax. Then to Knowles, then to Delaney over the 20. Last tackle. Go for one. For a laugh. It's left to Whitby. Chips it towards the back left. Hanley underneath it. Takes it cleanly. Comes down with it. So Leigh just short of their own 10. Second tackle. Surely that's the 6 again, right? It's now with Hodgson. Over the 10. Third tackle. Coming up to 35 minutes. It is now 35 minutes. Tuatavake takes it up towards the 20. Just towards the left-hand side. And bypassed his HIA. It'll be back on soon. McNamara on the last. Eventually gets the ball to O'Brien under pressure. That was not good from Leigh there. It's now collected by Dagnall on the last. Not on the last, sorry. Why did I say that? It was the last. It's now collected by Dagnall. Shifts right. Stops on the 40. Robertson will scoot himself up towards the 14, just over it. 3 defenders in the tackle. Davis, McNamara and Liu to bring him down. Plays it for Felt. He'll go himself, makes about 3 or 4 metres there. Most teams relax when Saints are that close to their line. True, there's not much to worry about these days. Now with Saylor, pops it up to Sirinen, bumps off Gareth O'Brien. It's now the last. Whitby kicks towards the back left. Hodgson underneath it. Collects it on the 10. Takes about 5 or 6, maybe 7 metres on that return. Now with Hanley. Ooh, almost could have been high there from Wormsley. That was a big hit though. 36.5 minutes gone. McNamara at dummy half over on the left hand side, comes back towards the middle with Tuatavake. He then carries it over the 30. Brand failed his, fair enough. It's going to be the 4th tackle for Leigh. McNamara on his right to Liu. Then across to O'Brien, pops up to Hughes. Why not go out the back? Why not go out the back? High kick on the last. Bounces once. It's bouncing backwards. Saylor under pressure from Niu. Niu trying to wrap him up. Gets him in goal. Tessie Niu. Excellent work. Great kick. Swirling ball. That's a Burton bomb from Lock and Lamb. We love alliteration here, don't we? We love it. Sailor has to chase after the ball. Niu's there, gets a hand on him, drags him in goal. Drop out for Saints. Look at that. Well done, Leigh. Well done, Niu. Fair enough. Will Saints go short? You're doing my fajita recipe? Really? Okay. Fair enough. Well, best of luck to you. And it's out on the full from the dropout, which means Leigh penalty on the 10 or something. Oh yeah, great kick. Just had to bounce. Was it a joke or real? 100% real. Like 100% real. I do make those. I was going to make one tonight. Saints' carries through the middle have been excellent, but Leigh moving the ball, they've looked really good. So is it a case of Saints trying to crash over? Is that all they're going to try and do? I mean, they will try and shift the ball, but is their best bet coming from just crashing over? Can't miss. You say that. You say that. Leigh should make it 4-0 here. They should do. You would imagine. I'll just give them the 4. When this goes over, I'll play a trumpet, because why not? So with 30 seconds to go, and it is 4-0. Is there a trumpet in Rugby League 26? There is not. There is not. I saw some guys with a Rugby League podcast. They wanted to get in the game. I will see. Do you know what? I'll get in touch with Big Ant Studios, see if they can put me in my spot at the Halliwell Jones. That is going to be half time. I'm going to say, oi, get me at the Halliwell Jones. Oh, by the way, I played a game before. Warrington versus Melbourne Storm on the actual game. It says Halliwell Jones Stadium, Manchester. Why? Why? Put you in the Wolfie outfit? Mad for it. Just put me in my seat in the stadium. If they could do that, that'd be excellent. But yeah, as I said earlier, I would love to do, if they can make some fix some things about the game, I'd love to do like the esports things for it. Like a proper esports competition for Rugby League 26. Like the official stuff, the official esports competition. I've got experience doing that stuff. I've got nearly a decade's worth of experience. I'd love to do it. But they do need to make some improvements. Okay. Are the English refs and video refs crap in it? I'm not sure. When I played the demo version, I got Liam Moore as the on-field ref, and there was something that was clearly a try, but he went to the video ref anyway. So, you tell me. You tell me. The 4-0 for Leigh at half time. It's not been a great half. There's been some good moments here and there. So, yeah. How long was the video ref decision? Fortunately, fairly quick. Hi all. Hi Kieran. Need to close our sets out with style. True. A few players missing again, but keeping them trialish is a good sight. Also true. Just tidy our 5th tackle up and we should get the W. Also true. I think this is I agree, Stanley. It's not been a great game. But as I said before as well, I think Saints' carries through the middle look really good. Like, Lee's looking good, so is Passy, so is Delaney, but Wormsley, his carries look incredible. Some good carries from Leigh as well, but they're shifting the ball around a little bit better. Need to clean that up as well, but they're shifting it around better than Saints anyway. But if both teams can be a little bit cleaner, if both can be cleaner at the end of their sets and just in possession, then we'll get more points in this game. Watch Fletch and Hindy play it. I will do later on. Forgot this was on. Oh dear, Paul. Hoping for a better second half at least. Same Stanley. I would agree. Let's have a look at this poll anyway. 19 votes, 63% say they would keep Hodgson at fullback. That is fair. I need to get some more interviews going though. I need to get more interviews. I've contacted a fair few people, but I want to get some more going. I need to get in touch with Ross Simons. That's who I need to get in touch with. It's a league table 4-pointer. It's going to be tight, absolutely. Let's have a look at the league table, shall we? So Leigh are currently 1 point ahead of Saints in the table. If Leigh win, they'll go 1 point behind Wigan, but they'll have a game in hand. Of course, if Saints win, they'll go 1 point ahead of Leigh. That draw against Hull FC for Leigh is doing them some favours at the moment. Yeah, it's a big win for either. It's a huge win. But I think Saints obviously need it more than Leigh. Okay. What do you think about Rugby League 26? So yeah, I was asked this earlier. For anyone else that wants to ask it, I'll quickly go through this. I am not going to tell you what I really think about the game, because I don't want to upset anyone, particularly Big Ant Studios. I used to run esports leagues a decade ago, and for a good few years, about 8 or 9 years. And I would like to do the official esports leagues for Rugby League 26. I'd like them to make it an official kind of esport. So I don't want to upset anyone and sort of burn any bridges. So I think Rugby League 26 need to fix some issues with the gameplay. Hopefully make the game a little bit smoother and a little bit better to use. Once they've done that, I think it is then capable of being an esport that I would like to run. But I think the game needs some work, is what I will say. If it turns out that they won't do anything like that, then you will get my full, uncensored opinion on the game. But I'm not trying to burn any bridges as of right now. Penrith vs Rabbitohs tomorrow. No game is ever a sure thing, but 5 in a row versus Rabbitohs, 5 losses should be okay. That is true, Jonathan, but the Panthers will be without Isaac Tango, Isaiah Yeo, and Nathan Cleary. They're all out. I've still backed the Panthers, but it could be an awkward one without those guys. From seats is different to TV. Has Kendall been good? Stands everything is rose tinted glasses. Honest answer, please, brother. I'm not sure what other people think. Kendall's been fine, hasn't he? Like, there's nothing crazy. I don't think. I'm pretty sure he's been fine. I think most of the penalties that have been given make sense. It is a media trained answer, just because, Samarito, when it comes to like criticising games or like teams, I'm normally quite harsh. But because I don't want to scupper my chances of doing something that I really want to do, I'm not gonna ruin my chances of that. Who have we got this week? I should know this off the top of my head. Oh, Hull FC. They're going to patch it soon? I hope so. That's the hope. Shall we close the vote? Yes, we probably shall. Greetings from Brazil. King Gamer, welcome. From Brazil. Welcome to the stream. St. Helens will win? Maybe. They're still in it. Who's the best Super League team right now on form? And what's the highest team in the NRL you think would be the favourites for? On form, purely based on wins, it's Saints. Saints are the only team with 5 wins in a row. But Leigh are next best on 4 wins in 5, but they've been on a tougher run. So purely off wins, it's Saints. But off wins/difficulty, it's probably Leigh. And then after that, third best form team is actually Warrington. So Hull have won 3 in their last 5, but that's 3 and then 2 losses. Leeds have won 3 in the last 5, but it's mixed up. Warrington's won 3 in a row. So technically Warrington's third best in form, but performance-wise, not as good as what KR or Leeds have done and some others that have won 3 in the last 5. But purely based on wins only, Warrington's third best form team in the comp. You'd say Leigh are playing better than Saints? I'd say so, maybe marginally. Like, the gap's minuscule for me. That's why the game is massive for both teams tonight. Absolutely. Absolutely. But they struggle against Catalan. I mean, they're not the only team to struggle against Catalan. Second half of the question. It's not appearing for me, Alex. Oh yeah, it's because it ended. In the NRL, who do you think would be favourites for? I think favourites right now in the NRL would be probably the Raiders. I think Raiders are favourites. And then second, honestly, it's between Bulldogs, Storm. Maybe Bulldogs and Storm right now. But the Raiders are, like... The Raiders are the strongest team for me right now. The Dolphins are like 10th, but they've been battering teams. So the Dolphins should be in the 8. Like, they should be. Both Storm and Raiders have won 5 in their last 5. Oh, sorry, who would... Who would Saints / Leigh be favourites for in a match against the highest NRL? There's 2 ways of looking at it. Because I think you could say Saints for defence. Their defence would be stronger than Leigh's on paper right now. So would they be able to deal with the NRL's pace in attack better? Maybe. But part of me wants to say Leigh because if the game's quicker, I think it suits Leigh more. I think the quicker the game is, like, the more they'll like that, both in defence and in possession. Leigh. I'd say Leigh. Oh, you mean... I'm not sure what you mean, Alex. Like, whoever's in their position... What position would they be? Saints wouldn't make the 8 in NRL. This Saints team wouldn't make the 8. Maybe 11th or 12th. Their attack's not good enough to be in the 8. Leigh could possibly... Leigh might compete for an 8 for the top 8, but I'm not confident about it. Right. Bloke in the crowd with a mullet and a moustache. Look at him go. Why is it... I feel like I recognise him. Second half nearly underway. Yes, it's very close. Samarito, that was a demo version. So I've already been open and honest that the demo version is not good. Or whatever version that was before I get online is not the same as the actual game. That version that I played offline is garbage. Like, it is unplayable. But I'm okay with saying that because it's not the actual game. So, here we go, folks. We're underway. Saints in possession. Leigh's with a carry over the 20. Strong carry there into Davis and McNamara. Plays it for Mbai. Now in Knowles. Next carry, just short of the 30. Mbai on his left to Wormsley, who's been great so far today. Bumps off one, then makes a few metres there. Now in Knowles. Cross to Lomax, switches back to Leigh's, then over the 40. Last tackle coming up. And on the last goes right to Lomax. Kicks from his own 40. He was under a bit of pressure, but Hodgson underneath it collects it on his own 20 up towards the 30. It's now with Leigh in possession up towards halfway. McNamara waits. Third tackle. Now when Lamb takes the ball up to the 30 inside Saints territory. McNamara, right to O'Brien, kicks from the 30 on the last. Towards the back left. Could be tricky for Felt. Could go out on the full though. Did it go on the full or did it bounce in field? It bounced. Oof, in field just about. O'Brien got away with that one. Is Morgan Gannon any good? Yeah, he's a decent player. He's a strong carrier of the ball. Works hard. He's a solid all-round player. Bit of room to grow as well. Could learn a bit more. But he's solid. So Felt with the last carry will play the ball from by. Now with Wormsley up towards the 30. Great carry again from Wormsley. I'm aware, Waze. I'm aware. He'll be alright there. You guys have already got big back rowers in Halasima and Niokore, so he'll certainly add to the pack. You guys have already got a massive pack, so that'll be interesting. He's a big bloke as well. Now we're sailing down the left edge. Look for a line break. Carries it over the 40. 3 minutes gone in the second half. Now with Whitby under pressure from, I think that was O'Brien. Hodgson underneath it. There's a context. Batted backwards from Saints. Not backwards from Mbai. Still the last tackle. Whitby. Now Robertson down the right hand side. Bit of space in the middle. He wants to use it. Still shifting. Kicks and chases it. We've got a bit of a mess. Collected by Leigh on the 10. Bit of a mess there, but it's all diffused. Charnley with the first carry of this set. Dragged back over the 10. Quite a bit of work for Leigh to do here. My prediction for this game was 18-14 to Leigh, I think it was. I went with 14 because I assumed there'd be like a few penalties in here so that 14 would be more likely. Or if they just miss kicks, then we'll see. Now it's Tuatavake over the 30 up towards the 40. That's a strong carry. But it's now the last tackle for Leigh. Out the back to O'Brien. Drills it low. Bounces once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,000 times. Eventually collected by Dagnall. With a strong carry over the 30. Pumping his legs. Still chugging along. Robertson now with Felt. Up towards the 40. Now with Whitby. Then to Sheridan. I need to yawn as well. Great tiring. Don't score a try here. Thank you, Saints. Of course you didn't. Just short of halfway. Sheridan. Active chat and stream today. Yeah, better than last time. It was a little bit quiet either last time or the time before that. It's always nice when people are chatting. Something to feed off. It's with Sailor. Gets an offload. Flicks it back to him by. He hands it off to Lomax. He's stepping like he's in his early 20s again. Do Sharks versus Roosters tomorrow? I don't know. So now with Whitby on the last. Kicks towards the back right. Actually, I need to see because I can't. I've actually got to go out and do something when the game would be on, so I can't anyway. Did that go out on the full again? Or is that another one out on the full? It is. Whitby out on the full. Leigh in possession. Now it's with Hughes up towards halfway. 6 minutes gone in the second half. McNamara on the second tackle waits at dummy half. He goes left to Leo. Then pops up to Tuivasa, but the ball comes loose. It's then recovered by Alex Walmsley. Got McNamara trying to get a hold of him, but the ball is then off to Whitley over on the left-hand side. Eventually wrapped up by Badrock. You predict Leigh wins by 8 points? Maybe. Could be right. And now with Delaney, over halfway. He'll play this for Mbai in centre field. On the second tackle. Goes left to Whitby. Goes to Sirinen. Finds half a break there. Just clipped onto the ankles. They offload the balls now with Whitley. Then with Saylor once again. Still the same tackle. Hands it off to Walmsley. He gets an offload to Mbai down the left-hand side. Then across to Whitley. Then to Dagnall on the left-hand side of the field. Cups back towards the middle. Does he want to offload the ball as well? No, he does not. Eventually, there's a tackle. Third tackle. Mbai then to Walmsley. Trying to crash over through the middle. Stopped in front of the right post. Mbai. Yeah, there's a few offside there from Leigh, but there's a decent cut-out pass. Shifts across to Filt. Wrapped up by Charnley. Stopped on the 10-metre line. Over on the right side of the field. Robertson. Now in centre field with Lomax. Goes back towards the short side right. Kicks the ball through. Collected by Niu. And carries it towards the 10. Gets an offload for Hodgson. Potential break here. Just wrapped up by Delaney. What do you do with your fajitas like with chips? I just have them on their own. I have like 3 or 4. And that normally fills me up. Because of the amount of protein and then the carbs and fibre normally keeps me full after that. So if you don't want to feel too full, just maybe 2. But I normally have 4 and that's me good. I just have them on their own. Because there's already a lot going on. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on. Leigh Leopards in possession. 8.5 minutes gone on the second half. Lamb on the last. Vote for your club name to be Fajita FC. Don't know about that. Dagnall with a bit of room to run down the left-hand side. No Salvador tortilla chips. No, it doesn't need it. It doesn't need anything else. That is the showstopper. You don't need anything. But pushing and shoving, Hanley and Dagnall. You can have like extra stuff if you want. Like if you want to put extras with it, just go for it. But I don't normally need to with mine. They're just good as it is. Up towards the 40. Mbai at dummy half goes left to Knowles. Pops up to Sirinen. Had himself a line break before, or almost a full break. Mbai on the 30. Now with Knowles in centre field. He's going to carry the ball himself up towards the 20. 9.5 minutes gone in the second half. Last tackle for Saints. Mbai goes left to Whitby. Chips it towards the back left. This could be caught in goal here. I think it is. It's going to be a 7-tackle set. Is it? It is, yes. Well done, Hanley. So this will be a tap from Hodgson. Hands it off to Charnley. Just keeps a hold of it. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Now with Niu. Over the 30. I'm hoping we can get a bit more in this game. Can we get a bit more, please? That would be swell. Now with Frankie Holton loses the ball. Somebody score a try, please. Delaney carries up towards the 30. Strong hit from Ipape. Now Sirinen. Hands the ball off to Whitby. Is that a knock-on? It is a knock-on from Whitby. One of yous, mate. One of yous. One of yous, mate. One of yous. Why did Leigh play Suin Zayn versus KR, but they play like Catalans versus Saints? I don't know. Probably just the occasion. They were up for it more. Leeds did the same though, really, didn't they? Like, yeah, maybe it's just the occasion. Warrington's been like that as well. Like, whenever we played Saints, this year. We've played up to the occasion because it's been a big game, and they've been the favourites for every one of them. So we played up to the occasion, which we can typically do. Aside from, there's some where we haven't, but we can typically play up to an occasion. But if it's just some typical game, just like a whatever game, we just switch off. It's now with Davis, up towards the 40. Third tackle, McNamara, now with the Pape in centre field, then to O'Brien, across to Hodgson. He's just going to take the tackle, short of halfway. Fourth tackle, McNamara goes short side right to O'Brien, who dinks the ball towards the back right. He's going to stay in field, just about, then goes over the dead ball line. He's not happy with himself on that one. God, yeah, that was nearly out on the full as well. I know what you mean, Alex. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Are Saints just doing something that Hull KR couldn't do against Leeds and Leigh? Like, are they doing something that KR couldn't do? Are they more frustrating through the middle? Are they slowing the ruck down more? I don't know. I don't know. It's now with Leeds in possession. Stopped on the 30 for Saints. 52 minutes and 52 seconds on the clock. Mbai over on the left hand side, goes short side left to Siranen. Bumps off O'Brien. That's 3 times today that's happened. 3 times. Mbai switches back to Whitby. Mbai, now in Knowles, then to Delaney, up towards the 40. Plays for Mbai on the last tackle in centre field, right to Lomax. Plenty of height on this one, towards the back right, Charlie underneath it, then under pressure from Felt, Robertson, and a few others from Saints. They get him stopped on the 10. Let's hope Leigh wins, says Emily. Well, they've improved on completion. It was, 60-odd%? It's now up to 78%. Saints on 79%. So they've cleaned up a bit. Hodgson with a carry over the 20, maybe 25 metres out from his own line. McNamara at dummy half. Third tackle, 54 minutes gone. Short side left to Lamb. Cuts back, still stepping. Bit of room to run up towards the 40. Decent carry there from Lachlan Lamb. It's now with Davis with a carry through the middle. We'll play this just short of halfway for McNamara. On the last, he'll go right to O'Brien. He'll kick long from the halfway line towards the back right. Collected by Tristan Saylor. Over the 10. Then up towards the 20. So just getting a bit back and forth at the moment. Waiting for something to happen. If it could happen, that would be splendid. Now with Dagnall. Mate, Ipape's not been afraid to get a shoulder stuck in here. Felt with the next carry. Up towards the 40 for St Helens. Now the third. Felt slow to get up. Not looking good. Have we been close to a scrap? There was one earlier that was like a bit of pushing and shoving for like 2 seconds, and that was it. So 55 minutes gone. The clock is now stopped. 55 minutes and 10 seconds. We're going to play it down. Cal Felt. He gets up now. Are they going to ask it? Are they going to give him a green card here? Does it only count for defence, or does it only count, or does it count for both attack and defence? I assume it's just defence then. I assume. Right then. Felt will play this on Saints' own 40. We're back underway. Passy with the next carry up towards halfway. Oh, look at that. The clock's not moving. Sailor over the 40. Now the last tackle. Lomax, under a bit of pressure, gets the kick away. Towards the back left. Hodgson collects it just in front of the 10. Watching Tetinu putting on a show. He's been solid today. It's been solid. Bit quiet in patches, but when he has had the ball, or defensively, he's done some good stuff. They'll play the ball for O'Brien. Now with Badrock. Leigh only about 15 metres out from their own try line. Don't know what time it is because the clock is still stopped. Now with the Pape, left to Lamb. Early spread here from Leigh possibly. Hodgson, then to Niu. Gets it across to Charnley. Keeps a hold of it. Has to cut back towards the middle. Stopped on the 30. Or is it halfway? That's the 30. I'll now go out the back, short side left to Lamb. He kicks on the last. Taken cleanly by Sailor. Chucks it over to the left-hand side to Owen Dagnall. He's straight into O'Brien, up towards the 30. Need a bit more from this game, to be honest. Need a bit more. Now with Whitley. He takes it over the 30. Decent carry there. A few post-contact meters. Play this for Sailor in centre field. Now over halfway. Awkward there. Could have been a knee to the skull, but it's all good. Knowles pops up to Passy. Looking for an offload. Gets one, and it's a knock on. So Kendall thinks it's a knock on. Saints might want to challenge tackle without the ball. They will. They will challenge it. Oh, this game. Could have been so much more. It promised so much more. I don't think Lomax was tackled without the ball. I don't think he was anyway. I think he's okay. I think that's fine. Okay, Niu touches Lomax before he touches the ball, but there's no way that that's a tackle. I don't know how they're going to rule this one. Alright, fair enough. I'm okay with that. So it's Lomax that touches Niu first. Yeah, that's definitely not a tackle from Niu. 56.5 minutes gone. Come on, just need something. Just need something in this game. Something trumpet worthy. Please. Please. Now with Niu up towards their own 30. Leigh Leopards in possession. Ipape. Now with Offengawi. He could maybe be a difference maker in this one, Offengawi. Maybe. Trout is also on for McNamara. Like for like. It's not. I know it's not. Don't worry about it. Now Ipape. Then to Lamb. I need to yawn again. Sorry, folks. Penalty for Leigh. Offside from Saints. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's fair. That is fair. Miles offside. They'll kick into touch from halfway. The one time where Gaz O'Brien can comfortably kick the ball out on the full. And they'll now be 25 metres out from the try line. This is Leigh in possession. Niu. will tap and go himself. Makes about 12, 13 metres on that carry. Nicely done. Left-hand side of the field. Ipape at dummy half. Now with Holton. Carries it now about 5 metres out. Who do you think wins it? Honestly, Leigh. They'll play it just left of the sticks. Right to O'Brien. Pops it up to Offengawi. Joe Offengawi is now in. Finally. A try. You know what that means. Flick that back. What do you mean? What do you mean Tessie tackled? What do you mean? So that is 8-0 with the kick to come, but it's in front of the stick, so that should be fine. Okay, there we go. Finally, a try. A lovely, sumptuous, delicious, delectable try. Just trying to show you how many words I've got. I've got that many words. About to hit the hour mark, and we're about to enter the final quarter of this game. Go on, Gaz. Knock it over, son. Bang! It's 10-0. Well done, Joe Offengawi. What did I say? What did I say? Game changer. Well, it was partially... Who was it that gave it back inside? I'm not sure. I can't remember. But I'm clip farming that. I'm clip farming that. Back underway. We're into the final quarter of game. Hodgson and now with Trout. Should have given it. He had the room to run. Should have given it. 15 metres out from their own try line. And a penalty for Leigh. Were they offside? Yes, they were. Look, Carter, don't worry about it. It's just a defence mechanism, that's all it is. That's all it is. The Leigh fans singing loudly and proudly. Comeback is on. It is on. It is on. Just go for one and then it's on. It's now with Joe Offengawi. Bumps off Lomax up towards Saints' 30 metre line. Third tackle. 62 minutes on the clock. 18 minutes to go. Ipape now with Lamb in centre field. Then with Gaz O'Brien. Out the back to Amila Hanley. Trying to beat Dagnall. Straightens up, eventually takes the carry up towards the 10. Badrock over on the right hand side of the field, then on his left to O'Brien. Now with Ipape. Gets an offload, collected by Davis. He then carries it just short of the 10 for Leigh. In centre field, 62.5 minutes gone. Last tackle, Ipape, right to Gaz O'Brien. Then to Lock and Lamb, pops it up, but the ball comes loose out the back. This could be a 6 again. And it's not. So Kendall says that the ball was not played at, so it's a last tackle turnover. I think I agree with that. I don't think he's played at the ball. He's gone for the tackle, and he's just accidentally hit it. So I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Carter. Just leave him to it. Don't entertain him, okay? Just leave him to it. Walmsley with a carry over the 20, up towards the 30, back underway. 63.5 minutes on the clock. Third tackle for Saints. And by then on his right to Wingfield. Is that Wingfield? It is. Not seen Cohen yet. Oh, I missed that. Was that a big hit on Walmsley then? I just missed it. But we've not seen Cohen. Oh, wait, I don't even know who he is. I need to see. Is he part of the academy? Leon Cohen. There we go. I don't think it's Cohen. I'd assume it's Cohen. Saints want Ruben Cotter. Okay. Well, best of luck to them if they get that one. 64.5 minutes on the clock. 10-0 advantage for Lee. Ipape on his right to Offengawi. Carries it over the halfway line. Now inside Saints territory with 2 more tackles to go. Ipape on his left to Trout. Then to Lamb. Cross to Hodgson. Bumps off one, does he? No, he's wrapped up by Whitby. That's good defence there. Last tackle, 35 metres out. Ipape in centre field. On his right then to Gaz O'Brien. Bit of inside pressure, but gets the kick away towards the back left. Sailor underneath it, collects it. Just metres in front of his own try line. Stopped a few metres short of the 10. Good work there from Lee. 15 minutes to go. Gonna need something from Saints soon, because they've not really looked like scoring in this game. They've looked good through the middle, but they've not looked like scoring. Oh, another strong hit from the shoulder of Ipape again. Imagine, Samarito, they say, look, here at the Cowboys, we'd like to give you a back rower. We've decided to keep Ruben Cotter, but we have John Bateman. All yours. Whitby out the back to Mozimbai. Hits the belly of the ball. They could do with a knock on here, Saints, but they don't get one. Hodgson collects it cleanly up towards the 20. I don't see where the try's coming from, Saints. I don't see where it's coming. Someone please remind me, but have Saints even had like a legitimate try scoring opportunity? Like a legit one that looks close? I'm trying to think. I'm sure they've had one, maybe two. But I can't think of it. 14 minutes to go. Lee in possession on their own 30. Pappy goes left to Davis. Then to Niu. Over the 40. Great carry. Benison plus Versable plus Purdue and Dean. I'm happy with that. Yeah, good luck with that one. That was not forward. That was flat in my opinion. Trout carries up towards Saints 40. 66.5 minutes on the clock. It's now short side left to Lamb. Gets the kick away towards the back left. Sailor goes up for it. Comes down with it cleanly. Stopped by Holton and Charnley on the 20. Robertson gives it to Felt. Saints are going to have to start trucking the ball around soon. They're going to actually have to go for something here. They need to go for something. Now a diagonal. Oh, strong hit from Niu. Very strong hit. I'll play it just short of the 40. And it's Robertson up towards halfway. 2 more tackles go in this set, unless he can get an offload. No, he can't. So 2 more tackles to go inside Lee territory. Now it's Sirinen. Pops up to Whitley over on the left hand side of the field. Then up towards the 30. 67.5 minutes gone. 5th tackle for Saints. Sirinen. Now with Mbai. He's going to kick crossfield towards the back right. Charnley underneath it. He's dropped the ball. And that's going to be Saints ball inside the 10. Saints needed that. 12 minutes to go, they needed that. Just 4 points from Saints and they're back in it. That's all it takes. 4 points and they're back in it. Lomax left to Sailor. Step in. Stopped a few metres short of the line over on the left hand side. Dagnall will play at dummy half. Then with Mbai. Good defensive line speed from Leigh there. Warms it with a carry. Takes it back over the 10. So now with Knowles. He's going to run the ball himself. 5 metres short of the line. Him and Ipape getting stuck in there. Mbai goes left to Leigh's. There's a slip over from Trout. Leigh's stopped 5 metres short. Lee Harkin, mate. Bloody hell. Left of the sticks. Mbai. On his right to Walmsley. 4th tackle. This is poor. Pushes off one or tries to. Ipape in there for another big hit. Stopped 8 metres short of the line. Left of the sticks. Mbai at dummy half. Out the back to Whitby. Kicks crossfield towards the back right. Felt goes up. Collects it. Pushed it backwards to Robertson. He's wrapped up. Well done, Leigh. Good work. Good work. Might get a drop goal, then we won't get nilled. Oof, good point. Good point. St Helens were not crap as this at Headingley when I went. Yeah, it's not great. Not great. Alright, lads and ladettes, let's just chill, shall we? So we've entered the final 10 minutes. Leo with a carry through centre field. Ipape. Then on his left to Hodgson. Now a kick from Ipape. Scuffed it slightly. Dagnall collects it just short of his own 40. Now back to the 30. Great tackle there from Badrock. Great tackle. Now he felt up towards the 40. Fair enough, Sam. Fair enough, mate. 9 minutes to go. Robertson. Up towards halfway. Mbai in centre field. We'll go left to Walmsley. Looking to go down the left edge. Straight into O'Brien. He's been a weak point a little bit in the midfield this afternoon, this evening. Mbai on the 4th tackle. Now with Knowles in centre field. Then to Leigh's. Over the 30. Go for one, Saints. Go for one. 8.5 minutes to go. Last tackle. Shifting left now with Whitby. Then across to Whitley. But he's wraps up. Good defence there. Leigh are doing this. They're doing it. Now with Hanley. 15 metres out from their own try line. Tessie New with the next carry over the 20. With a strong carry up to the 30. Oh my god. If this guy doesn't make the dream team... Mate, who's taking the left centre spot in the dream team? I mean, you could say Wardle if you want to go in that direction. But there's a break here for Ipape. Support left and right. Goes left to Lamb, who's got less room. Would have been better if he went right, but didn't know. But I don't think he knew someone was there. Gets a quick play of the ball. Ipape shrugs off one. Room on the right. There's room on the right. Edwin, what are you doing, son? What are you doing? What are you doing? No. 7 minutes to go. 73 minutes on the clock. Penalty for Saints. They'll kick into touch from their own 20. They'll start a fresh set from that just short of the halfway line. Heard before the game a few of the players came down with a cold. Alright, okay. Next carry from Wingfield. Takes him inside Leigh territory. Saints need something now. They need something now. I'm going to call it, if Saints don't score in their next 2 proper sets when they're in good field position, Leigh's won this. I'm calling it. It's out the back to Sailor. Then with Robertson near the touchline, dragged into touch, hits a Leigh player, then goes out. It's a bit of a mess. I think this will be Leigh's ball because Lamb didn't play at it. So he did manage to get the ball away, hit Lachlan Lamb and went into touch. But Lamb didn't play at the ball. So, I don't know. 6 minutes to go. Going to be Leigh's ball on their own 20. Umaila Hanley with a carry up towards the 30. O'Brien. Now with Badrock. Where's Cohen? Has Cohen even come on at any point? Why have they not brought... I don't know why they've not brought him on. Unless they have and I've just missed... I don't know. Trout with the next carry. Tugging at his shorts. If you want him, just ask for him. Bloody hell. Trout, slow to get up. Plays this for Ipape. Flo Lacey with a donation. New Zealand dollars. Look at that. We're mixing up the currency. Flo Lacey, you get a trumpet. You get yourself a trumpet. Sam, somebody has chosen to donate any kind of money. They've donated their money. I ain't scoffing at anything. Someone's chosen to do that when they didn't have to. Thank you, Flo. Thank you very much. Saints now in possession. So pretty much... They pretty much need to score now. Pretty much. Delaney with a carry just short of the 40. Fourth tackle. I'm on the floor. Now with Robertson up towards the 30. So they might not score on this play. If they can have a good defensive set off the back of this, pin them into the corners, maybe they can do something. But are they going to go for it here? We'll see. Knowles will just carry the ball, try and get an offload. What is that? What on earth was that? Yeah, Leigh's won this game. That's it. That's it. 3.5 minutes to go. Leigh in possession on their own 30. Next carry from Niu takes him up to the 40. Do you know what? I'm going to put a poll up for man of the match. Who else would I put up there? It's a high ball. Felt knocks on, does he? Collected by Offengawi. He's going to walk this in. Oh my god. They're going to check this one. I'm trying to put the poll up for man of the match and... Live call a try. Well, bloody hell. Bloody hell. Right, here's my... This is who I'd shortlist for man of the match. You let me know your votes. Well, this could be another try for Leigh. So there's a kick towards the back left. Well, honestly, I forgot, Sam. Well, chill. Chill, treacle. And this should be right. That's going to be a try for Leigh. Oh my god. Wow. And it's going to be a try. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. So let me know your thoughts. Vote on the poll that's in the chat. Let me know who you'd give man of the match to. I do think Wormsley should have been an option. So I apologise. Probably, I think Wormsley could have been an option. But yeah, so I've shortlisted Niu, Offengawi and Trout. But yeah, vote on the poll that's in the live stream chat. Let me know who you think was man of the match today. I think it's between those three. I think there's two that are more likely to get it. But for me, it's between those three. Also, Rugby League 26 stream after this, mate. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to play it. I kind of want to wait for this patch that's apparently coming soon, to be honest. So, just over a minute and a half to go. "78 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock." It is 16-0. I do need to change that. And it's a knock-on from Leigh. Oh, the comeback's on. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God, no. Did it get fixed? Yeah, it eventually got fixed on Xbox, but the game needs some work. Start at player 1 or Y1 and do it for a bit, don't be boring. Well, I don't enjoy this version of the game, so I don't want to play it. I would like them to fix it before I play it. There's now a scrum for Saints. Sailor, they could get rid of that goose egg. What goose egg? What goose egg? It's a try for St Helens. Comeback's on. It's not. Could be. It's not. "16-4. Great movement from Saints. Quality. Took them 79 minutes to do it, but excellent. Quick, Jamie. You got 30 seconds to do it again. And again. What's the situation with the kick? Did they go for it? Are they refusing to go for it? I think they've refused to go for the kick so that they can stop the clock and then have 30 seconds to try and score 2 tries here. Well then. Can we get going, please? We're back underway. Leigh will kick towards the back left, collected by Lomax. You got 25 seconds to score twice. So they're going to shift it. Sailor launches it across the diagonal. Plenty of Leigh players there. He's going to kick over the top and chase it. It's going to bounce nicely for Leigh. Collected by Charnley. 5 seconds to go. And with the seconds counting down, that is going to be full time and a victory for Leigh. Fully deserved. Saints were not great. Leigh were good enough. I think Saints' carries through the middle were actually really good, to be fair. But in possession, just not good. Just not good. But yeah, Leigh, strong enough through the middle. Defensively, fine. And yeah, they move the ball around nicely. There's a fortunate moment towards the end. Oh, but there we go. But yeah, Leigh were the better side. Fair enough on the win. Samarito has become a Kinetic RL member. I'm pretty sure he was previously, but has rejoined. Is that a rejoin? I feel like that's a rejoin. But you get a trumpet anyway, Sam. Thank you, Samarito Sir, for becoming a member. Thank you kindly. So, get your votes in on Player of the Match. I'm not sure who they've picked on Sky yet. Someone let me know if you heard it. I have missed it personally. If they already said. Excuse me, it's ma'am. So Leigh have a 3-point lead over Saints in the table. They're 3 points behind Hull KR, 1 point behind Wigan. Both have a game in hand. There's still plenty of games to the point where Leigh could snatch the league leaders. It's going to be difficult to do. But I think with the closeness of quality in the league at the moment, anything could happen. I still think KR's got it. But there's a chance. I think any of the top three have a legit chance. Maybe Leeds. So yeah, the current top three plus Leeds have a realistic chance of League Leaders Shield. Everyone else I'm not too sure about. Thank you very much, Alex. Greatly appreciated. To let you guys know, I'll be doing a dual stream tomorrow. I'll be streaming both matches. So for the rest of the weekend, I'll be streaming Leeds vs Salford and Huddersfield vs Wakefield tomorrow. Both on Super League Plus, it seems. Then Saturday, I'll be streaming Wigan vs Hull FC and Catalans vs Hull KR. And then on Sunday, I'll be streaming Casford versus Warrington. Whether I'll do Rugby League 26 streams, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the capture card is plugged in, so I could literally switch to it right now. I could literally switch to gaming right now. Niu got man of the match. Error after error. well done, Rob. Error after error. Yeah, a little bit. That didn't help, but when there were clean sets from Saints, it wasn't great. Could have been better. Could have been better. You know what? I'll tell you what, I'll end this. I was going to say I'll stream a bit of Pro Team, like see if I've got any packs that I could open. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, because I don't enjoy this current version of the game. I don't enjoy it. Doesn't feel fun to play. I played it, immediately played Rugby League Live 3 after it, and felt so much more comfortable. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know. It's not what's on the game. It's just it's the game itself. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I could load the game up right now. I could have a quick feel of it, see how it feels. Did the patch come out yet, pal? Honestly, I'm not sure, Michael. I'm not sure when it's meant to come out. I'm not sure when it's meant to. The chat all want you to. Well, it's not going to be good, because I don't know. Let me just see if I can actually get online. The last time I tried to load up Pro Team, it said it was under maintenance. So, we'll see. Pro Team. Undergoing... Okay. Don't say anything you'll regret. Don't say anything you'll regret. Don't say anything you'll regret. Unfortunately... it's undergoing maintenance, and there is an option to press A to say OK. It says due to maintenance, Pro Team is currently unavailable. Now, when I press A, normally you'd assume it kind of backs you out to the main menu, but it's not doing that. So if I want to get on the game, I have to dashboard, unfortunately, which is, it's not ideal, Big Ant Studios. It's not ideal, so if that could at least be fixed, that would be just great. But yeah... not a... I know you're working hard, I know you're doing a great job. Just fix stuff like that and that'll be A-OK. So I'm going to dashboard and load up the game again, because I can't just press A and go back, which is something I should just be able to do, but I can't. I don't know why, but I'm sure you guys have got it. I'm sure you guys will fix that in the patch that's going to make this game just elite and so good. So I know you guys have got it. Career, new career. I could do a new career. Or I could play a single match. Right, if I just switch scenes, bang! Oh, look at that! Oh, yes! Oh. Look at the transition, it just switches back like that. He's got it ready to go, come on. Look at him go. What to do? What to do? I could do like a quick match. I could put a bit of sound on actually. Ooh. Maori All-Stars. Look at that. Could do a bit of State of Origin. Challenge Cup. Keithley. Go. They're not going to have community teams, are they? Swinton, please change that logo. Please change it. For the love of God, change it. Look at him go. What should I do? Does pro team work yet? No, it doesn't. Let's see your skills, Flower. Oh God. Do you know what? All right, I'm gonna do an NRL game. I like the Raiders, so I'm gonna play as the. Oh, do I want to do the Dolphins? I'll do the Dolphins against. Ooh, the Broncos. The Broncos would be a interesting one. Can I change kits? Oh, there we go. That'll do. I'll leave it on 3-minute half length. I'll leave it on pro for now because I even struggled on that one before. Chaos Stadium, no. Keith, oh, Keithley Stadium for Dolphins. Las Vegas Stadium. Again though, they said there's Langtree, Leichhardt Oval, Leigh Sports Village. And that's Yorks. Manchester State. We still haven't got Old Trafford as a name yet. It looks better though. McDonald Jones. I do want to go to what's the name of the stadium again? I've completely forgotten. It's Suncorp. There it is. NRL. Okay. Commentary pair. Let's go with Boston Smith, shall we? Play match. Like I was a bit harder this time. I'm not a fan of that personally. I would prefer it to actually just be nice and clean to use. So, disclaimer: there's a good chance I lose this because I'm not comfortable with the game yet. Okay, I'm used to Rugby League Live 3. I'm not comfortable with the game yet. Some of the passing feels like it could do with some work. So I might lose this one, and the tackling and changing players. Yes, sounds like I'm making excuses. I'm just. It could do with a bit of work. First carry. Saifiti up towards the 20. Come on, boys.
Captured by the defense.
Another problem I've been having is sometimes it's not registering the passes like that. It's not even registering
Who's going
passes.
to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Gets the ball. Have coughed it up and lost possession.
These blokes really need to work on their passing. Get the basics right.
Trying to select the right player and then shift it to somebody else. Like trying to get stuck in with a tackle, but I can't.
Classic tackle. He's got momentum and some power.
Already under the coach.
Plays the ball.
No, forward pass. We got away with that one.
Forward pass.
Get in.
The Broncos will
I
be
under control. Don't worry about it.
in this next set of 6.
At the back of the scrum.
Loops it over the top.
Sabay Fidel.
Straight through.
Trying to get around them. Couldn't make it happen.
Tackled by the defence. That's one.
Pass the ball off. Oh my God! Please, for the love of God, just pass the ball.
To the ground.
I'm literally pass the ball.
King
just pass the ball.
2 defenders and he's down. He's halfway through this set.
Pass the ball.
Tackle.
Pass the ball.
Well held. No way through. Great defence here. Heads it on. Sends it back inside. Avarillo.
Mate, I don't know. I don't know.
Is rounded up.
Red zone. They need to take some big runs and get out of there.
Marshall King.
Right.
Scoots out of dummy half. Halted by the defence.
This is some impressive defence here. Pinning the opposition inside their 20.
It doesn't even pass the ball.
Keeps testing the defence with a short pass.
I'm literally doing it, Samarita. I'm
by the
literally
defence.
pressing
Absolutely
pass.
no
I'm literally
way from
doing
there.
it.
Pakes has thrown it forward.
Oh, God.
They form a scrum.
I'm holding the bumper, pressing B for a cutout pass.
Sends the attack
Right, it does it that time.
Running
I'm not
along.
spamming
Good tackle.
the bumpers.
Real force in this defence. That's the first of 6.
I assume it's the bumpers.
There's the second.
The bumpers have always been to
now.
pass.
Gilbert.
Bumpers, yeah, so it did it that time.
Wrapped up. They haven't been able to make much ground here. That's 3. Finds support inside. Has a look and puts it inside.
Best field position I've had all game.
Powers forward. Makes some
Fourth
ground.
tackle.
A solid chase there.
Here's a
Pass
run
the ball.
from dummy half.
Thank you.
Vinny Fuiaki.
Well done.
Kula Kefu
The
Finafeyoaki.
Dolphins
Let's go with a kick, shall we? That's not the halfback, but we
Unable to
move.
break through. This is just outstanding defence here. With the
We'll go
field
with that.
goal attempt.
All right, smash him, smash him.
We'll look to find the sideline.
Oh dear. No comment, Michael. No comment.
This is very long and it's found the line.
It could be. It could have been a straight red. That.
It's the dummy half. Reynolds.
Nice pass.
Driven back in the tackle.
Better field position. You know, it's
Delivers
getting
the
there.
call from the referee.
Not much time left.
Absolutely nowhere to go there.
Gives it on. Ricky stands and passes.
Gets an offload.
Grab there.
Carrigan up towards halfway.
The defence stuffs out the chance of an offload.
Does the game look
dummy
clear
half.
enough on there, or does it look
Reynolds.
a bit blurry?
There's the half-time hooter.
Get him out! Get him
They
out!
shepherd him towards the sideline. And the referee says that's all
Good
we have
half,
time
lads.
for in the first half.
Good defence.
Well, we expected a close game. So far, ready to go for the second half.
Right, yeah, the kicking yesterday was not great, but this version looks better. So you put it in on the angle you want, you press down on the right stick, and then up when you're good
Back
with
from
that,
half-time,
when you're
and
good with
we
the
are
power.
underway. Gachevsky able to take that catch.
There we go.
A
Okay, let's
heavy
keep him
tackle.
pinned back, boys.
He
That clock
surges forward.
does run down pretty quickly
And
on
he's
a
blocked
3 minute
by
per
the
half
defence.
thing.
Plays it. Hunt.
Get him down. Get him down.
Mid front on. That's the second.
Come on.
Turns it inside. Jensen.
Hit him. Rip his spleen out.
Contained by the
I don't think
defence.
there's much I can do in like
That's the
3 minute
third.
halves, to be honest. Not much.
Picked up in the tackle.
This could be,
Shut down.
hopefully it's
That's
B for
good
a
defence
drop
there.
goal, but might just be a
Hunt.
one-pointer.
Feeds the short ball.
Get him down. That's all right.
The Broncos unable to break through with a ball.
I have to
but
hold
not really
both
making
bumpers
any
to like
ground.
keep it as the fullback,
Cuts
which
out a
doesn't
few of
feel
his
right.
teammates.
Out on the full,
Gets
maybe.
the
Gaz
kick.
O'Brien. Gaz O'Brien. Oh no.
And he's right in position to field the kick.
Rostock with the return.
Rostock
B
shakes
for drop
him
goal,
up.
yeah. Okay.
That's
Lovely.
a good
I'm holding
forward
RB.
tackle.
I've just pressed
The defence
X,
tonight
even though
has
that
been
wasn't an
first
option, and it's
class
gone
from
out the
both
back.
sides. Not afraid to put their bodies on the line here.
There's some real
Smashed
feeling in this
into.
defence. Sends that pass out. Works it on. Lays it off. Has a go with the defence. The Dolphins not able to break through the strong defence. Halfway through the count. Kafusi.
Oh my god, I don't really
Nice
know
defence
what
there.
else I can do.
Going
I don't know.
sideways here. Cut out ball. Passes short. Farnworth.
Oh,
Rostock blocks his run.
yeah,
And
not
he's
great,
stopped
not great.
in that one.
Come
go
on,
out the back.
learn to tackle, boys. Work
Isaiah
together.
Katoa on the
Nice
last.
vision. Cut out ball.
Gets the ball away.
Launches a kick.
Out.
Arthurs.
That's all right. I'll take that.
Scoops up
Smash
the
him.
ball.
Smash him.
Sidestep.
Try a 2040.
And down he goes.
I will do it at some point.
That's the first.
One set
Fires out
half,
of
pretty
half.
much, yeah.
We'll take
Oh, I
the
missed
kick
that.
for touch.
Did I give away a
They've made a
penalty?
brave call to go for touch.
Have you guys
This
got the
will be
update
a
yet?
huge set of
Well, it was
scores.
Xbox that had to push it out. I did an update before, so yeah.
That's a good kick
But I
right
don't think
there.
it's the patch,
I
though,
like
like a
that.
full-on
Keeping the pressure on
patch
with a
of the
very
game.
good kick.
Oh, good ball.
That'll come out
Gachevsky.
whenever it comes out.
He's got momentum.
Watch the
Brought
replay,
down
Marshall. I
halfway.
didn't see.
First tackle.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Don't like to see this. He's
Jeremy
hurt.
Marshall King is now off, mate. Josh
Lovely
Kerr is on.
pass.
Who's going to 9 then? 12 minutes to go.
Wrapped up like a sausage.
I'm somehow going to have to go for 1 point.
Ricky.
Oh no.
Grab there.
I missed him.
Held call by the ref.
Takes the tackle. Safe option.
Slips in the short one. Moves it on.
I can't get to the guy. Like
Walters
with the guy that I'm
with
using, I
momentum.
can't get to the guy.
Defence has prevented an offload.
Chasing together. That's what we like to see.
Oof.
He has just lost
Is
control.
that a 1
of the
point
ball.
attempt from Payne Haas?
He's shut down there by the defence.
Takes the safe option.
Good pressure
Kerr's
from
at
the
9.
chasers.
Look at him go. I'll just keep him there.
He puts
Strong
on the bear
carry.
hug in that tackle. That's tackle number 2 right there. He's tackled.
I'm setting up for 1. There's not much time to go, but I'm
Rounded
setting up
by
for
the
1.
defence. Kerr darting from dummy half.
Is this going to have to be the 1? Oh, it bloody
Wrapped
is
up.
as well.
No way through.
A line of defence on that chase. Well done.
There's
was
the full-time
that?
siren. Hoping
What
to
was
land
that?
a
No,
field
no, no,
goal.
no, 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 no.
Runs past the defence. Kerr puts him away. And that is it. It's all
Oh
over.
my
Well,
god.
Cameron, you've been sitting here all match. Sum up the game.
Well, I like games with points, and I'm unhappy.
That's pretty much all she wrote. I'm Andrew Voss on behalf of Cameron Smith and our big team that brings the game to you. Goodbye.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. So there you go, Waze. There you go. There's some stuff to fix. So yeah, here's the issue of protein as well. Go on it. Down for maintenance, and then pressing 8. It ain't having it. So yeah, I have the dashboard. Well, Finn, there you go. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day there. I'll call it a day there. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything else on this game because I'm not trying to burn any bridges or anything. So yeah, once the bugs are fixed, yeah. It does. I think it also needs to be smoother. Like the ability to pick who you want to user defensively anywhere across the line, including the fullback. That's huge. And then the smoothness, because it like changes to a player late and then you miss a tackle. It's better than 4 in your opinion. Well, honestly, I can't comment on that because I never played 4. I've played 3, and 3 feels smooth. So yeah. Well, the issue with the passing, I don't know if it's anyone else, but I'm legitimately pressing the bumpers to pass, and sometimes it's not doing it, and that concerns me. And I've not had issues with bumpers on other games. Now, when I did go play Rugby League Live 3, I had 1 or 2 issues with it. So hopefully it's not the controller because this is new. So hopefully, but yeah, I'll end it there. I will end it there. But I do want to say thank you very much for stopping by, folks. It is greatly appreciated, as always. Stream highlights for this will be posted. I'll try and get them done tonight, actually, because I don't want to be backed up having to do the double stream tomorrow. And I'll hopefully try and get the double stream done tomorrow night, like the stream highlights, because I don't want to be way behind. But yeah, thank you very much for stopping by. It is greatly appreciated, as always. If I don't see you, have a great rest of your weekend. But yeah, hope those that are playing Rugby League 26 enjoy it. Hope you're having a swell time. I may ask for a refund until it's patched. Because honestly, I don't want to play it. I don't want to play the game. But since I got the capture card, and I was thinking about the Kinetic F1 channel, I could always do F1. Anyway. That's going to be it. Have a great rest of your weekend. I'll see you next time.